Hi guys, today this video is going to be for solving for a side in right triangle trigonometry. I put our note at the top so we know what our function is, something to look at to set up our functions. So let's go over this. We're going to label our sides, okay, just like we've done before. From my angle out, that's my opposite side. From my right angle out, that is my hypotenuse. And the side I did not touch is my adjacent. We're going to determine which function we're going to use. So looking at this, my adjacent side doesn't have a value or a variable, but my opposite side and my hypotenuse does. So opposite and hypotenuse, that is the sine function. So we are going to set up that this is the sine of 37 degrees equals my opposite, which is x, over my hypotenuse, which is 10.3. So now we're going to solve for my x value. We're going to do that by multiplying, both sides by 10.3. Okay, that's going to give me 10.3 sine of 37 equals x. You're going to plug that into your calculator just as you see it. You're going to do 10.3. We're going to do sine. Just hit the sine button, do nothing else. 37, close your parenthesis, and hit equals. And you're going to tell me that x is equal to 6.1, let's call it 6.2 because that's 198. So it rounds to 6.20. Again, give me at least 2 places after the decimal. You can do more, but at least 2. Minimum would be 2. Okay, and that's it. We just solved for our side. Let's try another one. So here's another triangle. Again, we're going to start off by labeling our sides. So from my angle out, that is my opposite side. From my right angle out, that is my hypotenuse. And the side I didn't touch is my adjacent. You can see how when these triangles are in different orientations, doing those lines and drawing it out to label our sides is very helpful. So looking at my functions, let me write my note. My SOHCAHTOA. And I'm looking at what I have. This time my opposite side does not have a variable or a value. My adjacent side does, and my hypotenuse does. Looking at my functions, cosine is adjacent and hypotenuse, so that's the function I want to use. We're going to say cosine of 80 equals my adjacent side over my hypotenuse, which is 11. Again, we're going to solve for the variable x by multiplying 11 on both sides. This gives me 11 cosine of 80 equals x. We're going to take our calculator. We're going to do 11, do the cosine button, nothing else, just 11 cosine, and put 80 in. Close your parenthesis, hit enter. This is going to tell me that x equals 1.91. Okay, so that's how we solve this one. Let's do one more. So I now have this triangle. Again, I'm going to start by labeling my sides. So from my angle out, that is my opposite side. From my right angle out, that is my hypotenuse. The side I didn't use is my adjacent. Determine my function. So let's write SOHCAHTOA. My hypotenuse doesn't have a variable or a value. My adjacent side does, and my opposite side does. So this is going to be tangent of 35 equals opposite, which is 16, over adjacent, which is x. This is great because this time my variable is in the denominator. So this takes a couple more steps to solve, but it's not hard. we're going to multiply by x on both sides. That is going to give me x tangent of 35 equals 16. We're then going to divide both sides by the tangent of 35. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to cancel it on the left-hand side over here. It's going to cancel on this side and put it back over on the right. So that's going to tell me that x equals 16 divided by the tangent of 35. Once I have this written, you're going to take out your calculator and we're going to type it in just the way we see it. We're going to do 16 divided by, and then you're going to touch tangent, nothing else, just the tangent, 35, close your parenthesis and hit equals. You're going to tell me that x equals 22.85. If you have any questions, let me know. Use this video as often as you need to. Thanks.